So our Governor General takes a jet when she could drive for 9 minutes to her cottage. Of course, the Kielburgers have $30 million for no work, and they haven't paid it back yet. Ottawa has a lot of corruption. Theo Caldwell talks about corruption. He joins me right now because we want to know about why Canadians are putting up with so much corruption. In another society, people will be going to Ottawa and saying, resign.
Where is that society? Where is that society where people rise up? Anywhere in this world, from Beijing to Barrie, you're going to see people walking around obediently wearing masks, doing what they're told.
Americans used to do it. Russians used to do it. There was a French Revolution. There was a Tea Party. That was years ago, I know, but are we just completely...
Oh my God, what a bonfire of unrelated historical events. But let me help you out here. Americans are still taking off their shoes to get on the airplane, 20 years later. Americans do exactly as they're told. Americans have a complete full body grope to go into the library, and they put up with it. So don't talk to me about, just because something's written down doesn't mean it actually makes sense. Human beings are wired, as we've talked about before, to try to control each other, but also to conform. And Canadians have brought conformity to the level of high art. We're like Michelangelo on the ceiling when it comes to conformity. We do what we're told. I checked out of Canadian politics and public policy like 5 years ago, round about the time Justin got elected, because I said, look, you won him, you deserve to get what you voted for good and hard. And that's what's happening to the Canadian people. You ask me why? Well, there are a couple of different people in the world. In my opinion, there's two sorts of people in the world, and you should avoid them both. But if you want to get more specific, there are two types of Canadians: those who are embarrassed by Justin Trudeau and those who aren't. In 2015, there were enough who weren't embarrassed by him that Mirabelou Dictu, they voted for this guy and made him Prime Minister of Canada. So now, 5 years later, people go, oh my goodness, he's screwing things up. Of course he is.
But we re-elected him after the
Exactly.
Lab, we re-elected him.
So if anything, that proved me right by saying, you know what? That's it. You got it. So yeah, of course there's corruption. There's also breathtaking, monumental, mouth-breathing stupidity going on, which again, all of us kind of predicted 5 years ago before the guy even got... Look, his dad left him, he bequeathed him to the Liberal Party of Canada, and we made this ridiculous drama teacher the Prime Minister of the country. The guy has no demonstrable skills. I got better hair than he does.
Are
but
we
for some
stupid
reason
then?
he's in charge. Yes, absolutely. I mean, as Churchill said, your faith in democracy is shaken by even a short conversation with the average voter. Well, take a look at what you get here in Canada.
Okay, get that phone book out. We need new leaders. We'll just go through the phone book.
What did Buckley say? The first 300 names in the Boston phone directory rather than the faculty of Harvard he'd rather be ruled by?
As long as it's not the Ottawa phone directory.
All right, exactly, and I dangled the preposition, but you get the point.
Theo Caldwell, always a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We are going to continue to broadcast from the secret bar here on top of the George Restaurant Courtyards on Queen Street East in Toronto. In these days, where politicians are spending a lot of your money, Parliament's not sitting, it's important to have an independent news source. That's what we are doing. We hope you subscribe.